I am, as I always like to joke and make fun of, other players that I say this about. I'm a living tissue over metal endoskeleton, which is Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's what it's like. Inside, he's a machine.
Yep.
Outside, it looks like it's just flesh. It's flesh, but inside is a machine.
Yep.
Which is what it seems like, because the older he's getting, the better he's getting.
Oh Kiddan.
So Tej, we had so much fun last time.
Yep.
Discussing basketball alter egos. I was like, let's do this again. Let's keep the party rolling.
Yep.
And this time, let's do soccer.
Yeah.
Right, which is football, which is your second favorite sport, right?
My second favorite sport.
And I'm sure some of these guys have had some funny, not so funny, serious, some really cool alter ego moments or memes that have come through. And I can think of one really fast on top of my head.
All right.
So I was thinking, let's just have that conversation.
All right.
Down for that?
Yep.
I bet. Let's go. So you want to go first? You want me to go first?
You can go first.
All right. So my first one, I'm gonna go with, this is a funny one.
All right.
Funny one.
All right.
I'm gonna go with, this is a meme.
All right.
The forever rolling Neymar. You know when he falls?
Oh yeah. The forever rolling.
Whenever he falls, like they make this meme where he just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling, and he goes through like highways and fields. He's traveling as he's, when every time he falls, he does this over exaggeration of the injury.
Yeah.
So that's my first.
All right, that's a funny one.
I'm sorry, I had to go that way. I'm sorry.
All right, so I'm gonna stay with Neymar, except this is a more serious, good one.
Okay.
And
he doesn't want to be known for the other one.
Yeah, he wants to be known for this one.
Okay.
This is Barcelona Neymar. Neymar at Barcelona, like his prime, like he was insane. His skills were crazy. He actually should have won a Ballon d'Or one year.
Oh.
But he didn't win it.
Oh.
The votes were like Messi.
Oh, man. Messi and Ronaldo, man.
Yeah.
They dominate that area.
Yeah, but Neymar, honestly, in my opinion, should have won that year. I think it was 2015. His skills were insane. He had like the most goals that season. Even though Ronaldo and Messi had a lot of goals, he had the most goals that season.
Oh, wow.
What
year was this?
2015.
2015.
His skills were like crazy, and even not even just that year. Throughout his Barcelona career, he was just insane.
Well, sorry.
Yeah.
That's just how things go sometimes, right? Even the NBA, right? There's guys who should have won the MVP, and then got some other guy wins the MVP. That's just how life is, and that's how it works. Sometimes I feel like it's a popularity contest.
Yeah, kind of.
Right? So, okay. So Barcelona Neymar.
All right.
Funny thing, I had that on my list. But I had to go with the funny one. I had to open with the funny one.
All right.
So I'm going to go with Alien Messi.
Alien Messi.
Alien Messi, man.
Alien.
That guy is like literally like an alien.
Yeah.
I don't know how. And then there's like a thing about it. Like, he's undersized.
How do people pull your shirt and you literally fall on the ground, but you're still like getting up?
You're still dribbling.
Yeah.
Like it's really insane how the way he navigates lanes while getting bumped, pulled, grabbed, punched, kicked, elbowed, bit. I mean, I don't know. You name it. There's a player who got caught with that. The guy gets like basically football tackled, like NFL football like style tackled almost. Still keeps his dribble alive.
Yeah.
Still goes through 3, 4, 5 defenders.
Especially like that 2012 year, where that was his like best season ever. He scored 91 goals in one season. I don't think that record will ever be broken.
What's the next? You know what the next is?
Yeah, next Ronaldo with like 69 one season.
Wow.
But Messi had 91.
90. Man, has anybody ever hit the triple digit? No, I'm assuming not. That's the record, right? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Right? And then if you think about it, in stature, he's undersized.
Yeah.
Right? One would say he's undersized from the prototypical athlete.
Yep.
In that sport.
Yep.
So and that's what makes it remarkable.
Yep.
It makes it even more mesmerizing. Like his skill level is just insane.
Yep.
But again, it's what I notice about him, and I'm sure it's documented and all that. It's not even just that. It's the mentality, right?
Yep.
The heart, like the way he never gives up. The intensity that he goes with is easy.
Yep.
Like you could see other players like you could see them like taking their foot off the gas a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
This guy never does it.
Yep.
Never. And which is amazing to watch. And that's really, I mean, credit to him. That's why he is who he is.
Yeah.
Right? That's why he's an alien.
Yep.
He's out of this world.
Yeah. Like one time I saw a video where it was showing when Messi retires what's gonna happen, and it showed like an alien ship coming and him going inside the alien ship and going back to his world.
You know what? I wouldn't even doubt it. I think him and Victor Wembanyama in basketball were both. But it's crazy, right? One's a little smaller, one's huge.
Yeah.
And I think both of them are true aliens.
Yeah.
But for soccer purposes or football purposes.
Football.
I think alien is absolutely. I'm sorry, alien. Messi is absolutely an alien. He's a messy alien.
Yes.
Right? That's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my gun.
All right. So next I got, this is a funny one. And it's with the GOAT in it.
Okay.
It's Noodle Hair Ronaldo.
Noodle hair Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Okay.
like in 2017-18 season, he had noodle hair. He made his hair like that, his hairstyle. But then, like every game in the Champions League, he would be scoring like 2-3 goals every game. Two goals per
You
game.
remember what year this was?
2016, 17, and 18.
Okay. Wow.
Like those 3 seasons in a row, he won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. 16, 17, and 18.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane. Guy's out of this world, man.
Yeah.
Guy's on a whole nother level.
He even scored his first bicycle kick with his noodle hair.
Man. And his bicycle kick, I think the best kick ever was his bicycle kick.
Yeah.
That one I
Yeah.
can't remember what team he was on, but it was
He
that
was on-
teal jersey, that teal blue jersey.
Real Madrid.
I don't think so. Maybe, I'm not sure, honestly. I don't remember, but it was one of the most insane kicks.
Yep.
Bicycle kicks ever.
Yep.
I got to go with one, man, that's my personal favorite.
All right.
My personal favorite. I remember watching this. Like, I distinctly remember watching it, the feeling I got, the comeback clutch moment.
Okay.
You already know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Like, it was one of the most beautiful portrayal of like just sports history, sports athleticism, like that mindset of, it's never over till it's over. That whole like, what you want to go show another person, like watch this as a film study.
Yeah.
This was that moment.
All right.
Granted that didn't win,
Okay.
but the way it happened, the way it went through was beautiful. It was incredible.
Okay.
This is the 2022 World Cup Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Bruh.
Yep. Especially that final.
That World Cup was one of the greatest World Cups I've ever witnessed.
Okay.
To date, to history, right?
Okay.
Who knows what happens in the future,
Yeah.
but my goodness, it looked like France was out.
Yeah.
Like most of that game, like those 80 whatever-ish minutes,
Yeah.
it looked like it was over.
Yeah.
How do you don't come back, with a minute left? You do not come back and score 2 goals in like less than 2-3 minutes
Yeah.
against Argentina on top of that.
Yep.
You just don't do that.
Yep.
But he said, nah, I got other plans in mind.
Yep.
Right? I'm him. I'm also him. I know Messi's here. I get it. I get
Yeah.
the aliens here. I get it.
Yep.
But I'm also him.
Yep.
My God, that Mbappe performance, those last 2 minutes was well worth the wait for the last 78 minutes
Yeah.
to watch those last 2 minutes.
Yep.
Because, oh my God. But the game was boring, man. It was like,
yeah.
they up. It's about to be a wrap.
Yeah, because
Game over.
Argentina were winning like 2-0.
Yeah, and all the way down what?
Like the 8th minute.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And Mbappe scored like 2 goals in less than 2 minutes.
It's just unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah.
And just the way he scored them too, which it was incredible.
Yeah, one he scored a penalty and one he scored like this crazy far. Like
No, it wasn't far, but it was like almost like in movement type play. I think with his off foot maybe too.
he was falling.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
The skill level was insane.
Yeah.
Right. So that moment, like for me, I felt like he could have done more from a marketing perspective to take advantage of that moment. And again, maybe they did. I just didn't keep up with it.
Okay.
But that moment, man, World Cup Mbappe.
Yep.
There's levels to this.
Yep. There's levels.
Yes. Go ahead. Who
All
you
right.
got?
All right. So next I got Bayern Munich, Robert Lewandowski. Like Robert Lewandowski, when he was on Bayern Munich, the club, he was insane. Like I understand now he's on Barcelona and he's still handling somewhat business. But on Bayern Munich, when he was like young, not too young, but like 20s, mid-20s, he was cooking.
Yeah?
Yeah, like one time in a game, he was like, headers, right?
Yeah.
He did header juggling with his head, and he did like 10 of them without the defenders getting it. Like that was insane.
10?
Yeah, 10 like
This is against other professionals?
yeah.
Seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
He was juggling with his head 10 times, and the defenders couldn't get it.
That's crazy.
And then he'd go and do like foot juggles, and then the ball didn't even touch the ground, and he shoot it and he scored.
That's wow, man. The skill level was insane.
Yeah.
It's insane
Like
skill level.
Bayern Munich Lewandowski was a problem.
Was a problem.
Yep.
Okay, it's a good one. I have Buffon.
Buffon, the goalkeeper.
Yes, sir.
All right.
The older he gets,
The older he
the
gets,
better he gets.
yeah.
Which is like contradictory to sports and athletes and sports.
Yep.
It's almost like, like they say age like fine wine. Like this guy, it's like the older he gets, obviously get more experienced,
Yeah.
but your body starts to slow down a bit.
Yeah.
But he said, no,
Nah.
I got other plans.
yeah. Yeah.
I am, as I always like to joke and make fun of, other players that I say this about. I'm a living tissue over metal endoskeleton, which is Terminator,
Yeah,
Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's what it's like. Inside, he's a machine.
Yep.
Outside, it looks like it's just flesh. It's flesh, but inside is a machine,
Yep.
which is what it seems like because the older he's getting, the better he's getting, which
Yep.
is just contradictory to right. Ronaldo,
Yeah.
a prime example of
Yeah.
that, right? LeBron.
Yeah.
The older they get, the better they're getting, and the more they're just as dominant, or if not
Yeah.
very close to what they were in their
Yeah.
prime.
Yeah.
So I got him.
All right. So next I got Starboy Rashford. Like
Isn't that a singer?
it is?
I don't know. I feel like I've heard that name.
Like in 2022, 2023 season.
Huh.
Rashford, like he was still young coming in. People didn't think much about him. They were thinking Mbappe, Vinny,
Sure.
Haaland. They were
Yeah,
the
makes sense.
only good young players.
Of course.
Not only though. Rashford that season had like 50 something goals as that young player.
Oh wow.
Like he was scoring with his left foot, right foot, headers, free kicks, penalties,
He had a
happens.
complete game or semi-complete
Yeah,
game?
one game he scored like 5 goals
Wow.
in like one game.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, the skill level, man, the talent level is off the charts for somebody. It's just really you feel lucky to be able to watch or be able to witness something.
Yep.
Some great human feat that you didn't think was possible.
Yep.
So no, that's awesome. I have another one.
All right.
I'm gonna go throwback.
Okay.
I have 2 more.
All right.
I have 2 more, and I'm gonna take both of them throwback.
All right.
Arsenal Henry,
Arsenal Henry.
right?
Yeah.
Gary Henry, man.
Yeah.
This man, I'm sorry, his ability to control possessions,
Yep.
his ability to lock down defenders, his ability to similarly weave and control and the skill level, spacing and foot positioning. It's incredible. As much as I enjoy watching him play, I think I enjoy more listening to him break the game down.
Yeah.
His ability to break down the game and talk about these finer details of things you're not thinking, right?
Yeah.
Which is what made him great.
Yeah.
It separated him.
Yeah.
And just like the way he broke down, I remember he's talking about possessions and how to hold your defender back and where your feet need to be placed and how the
Yeah.
ball needs to be. And I was like, man, that's genius.
Yep.
That's genius, which is why he is who he is, right? This
Yep.
is why the man's considered one of the GOATs.
Yep.
So and also love when you doubt him. Then I remember what was it, one time the refs doubted him, or they called a goal off or something, whatever. And this man said, I bet I'll show you. I'll show you. And then he scored and he just looked at them.
Yeah.
You saying something? Oh, okay. Now be quiet. All right. As I say, right? Don't wake up the giant.
Yep.
Don't wake him up. Some guys you don't want to talk to.
Yep.
Don't want to talk to them, right? You just want to let them be, let them play quietly. Don't go poking the bear.
Yep.
That bear wakes up. Oh boy,
Yep.
you're all in trouble, right? It's hard to put him down.
Yep.
So like the guy, the picture, the book right behind you, right? Cole.
Yep.
Don't talk to him.
Yeah.
Don't talk to some of these goats, these guys who we're talking about. A lot of these guys we're talking about, don't talk to them.
Yep.
Right? Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, don't quiet, play your game.
Yep.
Let the score talk at the end of the game.
Yep.
So
All right. So next I got Ponytail De Gea.
what?
Like De Gea.
Okay.
De Gea, he's a goalkeeper, and he was a really good goalkeeper.
Okay.
And whenever he has a ponytail though, like I remember 5 games in a row or 6 games in a row was it? The team scored 0 points on him. 0
Oh
goals.
wow.
Because he had a
The power of the ponytail.
Yep, ponytail. And then at the 7th game, the game after where he didn't have it, they scored 2 goals on him.
Oh man, he cut off his power.
Yep.
All
So
the power,
ponytail De Gea.
the power was in the pony.
Yeah.
Tail.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. My favorite. This is my favorite one.
All right.
My favorite one.
Okay.
And this is throwback. This may be before your time.
Okay.
But once this thing happened, it was like a movement. Movement in the sense that in the Desi culture,
Okay.
especially in the Desi culture,
Okay.
bend it like Beckham.
Oh.
David Beckham, man. This
Yeah.
guy was an icon, a phenomenon.
Yep.
He was everywhere and anywhere.
Yep.
And the whole like bend, when you kick the ball, you bend it.
Yeah.
He kind of like, I'm sure guys are doing it before.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he kind of like brought it on the map as far as like global, like big scale, like especially with like the non-soccer watching community, like the Desi community. Not that the Desi community watches, Desi community watches soccer, but I'm talking about like the guys who weren't watching soccer.
Yep.
Like me, like I'm not an avid soccer watcher, right? Viewer. This guy, so Bend It Like Beckham was a movie. So they spun it off into a movie, which talks about the Desi culture and how like these immigrants who are in the United Kingdom or in London, and they are figuring out, the daughter's trying to figure out, she's trying to hold on to Eastern cultures in a Western society, and she's trying to figure out, how do I blend in, how do I fit in, how do I kind of like balance this thing to really she wants to play soccer, her parents are not too enthusiastic about it, and a lot of those like cultural traits come out.
Yep.
But David Beckham, like how big he was huge, right? This is, I think, before Ronaldo's time.
Yeah.
He was that guy. He was him. He was doing it all. And on the field, off the field. Obviously, you got to perform on the field for it to be carried off the field.
Yep.
And I remember, like, anytime David Beckham would change a haircut, like he had like, I think like a gazillion haircuts.
Yep.
Right? He had some really, I would say, non-traditional, like really off the wall type attempts at different haircuts that he tried.
Yep.
And every time he did that, it became a thing. Everything he did became a thing. Like when he married one of the Spice Girls, like, was it I think Posh Spice, that became a thing. His kids, whatever, like everything he did whatever he did became a thing. So, but that whole like, they basically took him being able to bend the ball when he kicks it and everything, like his whole persona, and spun it off into this like cultural movie, which even he's not even in it. That's the funny thing.
Yeah.
There's images of him in it, and then he makes like a cameo at the end of the movie, and that was like very brief. Sorry to ruin the movie for anybody who hasn't seen it. But the whole concept of like the sport and his impact on it was so huge, and how it intertwines and goes with our culture, right? It conflicts, but it also brings together. So there was a lot of like controversial parts of that movie, but there was also a lot of comedic parts of the movie. There was a lot of eye-opening parts of the movie, being there and parents to kind of not be so rigid and hardcore about like, it's okay to be open-minded.
Yep.
That's diversity, that's culture, going through the process of evolving. So Bend It Like Beckham was a big one for me.
All right.
My favorite one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna close mine out with that.
All right. So I got a few here.
Okay.
So I got 2002 World Cup Ronaldo.
Oh.
Not Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, the other one, I know.
The other Brazilian
Yeah.
Ronaldo. Like in the 2002 World Cup final, it was like 2 goals every game.
Yeah.
In the final, he carried their team to win.
Yeah.
Like I remember 4 years before before the World Cup previous World Cup in 1998 when they faced France in the final and he got injured. Like it was a bad injury.
Okay.
And they lost that one. But then he was healing, came back in 2002, destroyed everyone. 2 goals,
Okay.
like 2 goals per game.
Wow.
And like he won.
Problem.
He won it for
Okay.
national.
Okay.
So that's one. I got 2018 Luka Modric.
Okay.
Him in the World Cup, that was the World Cup too.
Okay.
For Croatia, he carried Croatia to the final. They lost, they didn't win.
Okay.
But he carried Croatia to the final. And one game he had like 7 goals, was it? Or like 8 goals, something like that. And he was scoring free kicks, all of that.
Okay.
And he was cooking everyone. So I got that. I got Chelsea Hazard.
Okay.
Like he was really good when he played for Chelsea.
Okay.
One game I remember their team won like 24-0. 24
That's insane.
to 0.
Is that a bad football score? like American football score?
And he had like 7 goals and 8 assists.
That's he had what, triple? He's going for a triple double. What's going on here?
It's 7 goals
That's
and 8
insane.
assists.
That's ridiculous.
And
you're talking about FIFA sports, right? Like the actual video game, EA Sports. That's crazy.
All right, so this is my last one now. I got Finals Drogba.
Okay.
Drogba was a player. Like, he doesn't play anymore. He retired a few years ago.
Okay.
But whenever he played in any final, whenever his team made it to any final, no matter what team he was on, whenever he made it to the final, he'd always carry his team to win it. Like, he's only lost very few finals.
Clutch?
Yeah, he's clutch. One time,
He's RBA.
yeah, one time he was on his Chelsea club, and there was like a minute left, less than a minute, and they were down by 1, and there was a penalty to take. He took it. Like, their team was actually arguing about who's gonna take it, because Drogba in the previous game, the semifinal, he missed a pen.
Okay.
Missed 2.
Okay.
But they still won it, luckily.
Okay.
But in the final, they were arguing, but Drogba took it, and he scored. And then they tied the game in extra time. He scored again.
Oh man, there you go. He made it up. Made it up. One just came to my mind.
What?
Trick shot or trickery. The trickery of Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Like that man, like his ability to juggle and handle a ball is. I'm sorry, like I don't even know how some of that stuff's possible.
Yeah.
The way he like manipulates a ball. It's crazy. Like, and they've done commercials on it.
Yeah.
Just
he was actually like Neymar's idol.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I mean Neymar has a very similar playing style, right?
Yeah.
Except I don't think he's good as.
He's not as good, but he has a similar.
Yeah. Ronaldinho, like much respect to that dude.
Like, he was R9. He was R9's teammate in the 2002 World Cup final.
Oh.
For Brazil.
Okay. Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got, man. What do you?
Right. Yeah, that's all I got.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, appreciate y'all joining us. Till next time. Oh Kiddan. Peace.
Oh Kiddan.